So you worked with industry artists, you work with independent artists and all that. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer both, just cause like it's all about the vibe. At the end of the day, like you can work with the biggest person in the world, but if the vibe is off, or like just certain things not adding up, it's just not as productive as working with somebody that you vibe with, whether they be lit or not lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't gonna say not lit, but independent.
Right. Yeah. Is it harder with the industry
working.
guys?
Not necessarily. If you build that relationship, you can't like always say like networking up. It's kind of like backwards unless you like really having a direct relationship, because like it's gonna be like a hierarchy in there, you know.
Okay.
And they need to be about the music. That way, before you can even form any type of hierarchy, like it gotta be about the music.
Okay. Is it like with the with production, right? I don't know this because y'all this is more y'all expertise. Sure. When you doing the industry, is it harder to get clearances and all that kind of stuff on your beats? Like, does that make it difficult at all?
Oh yeah, that's hella difficult when you're independent for sure.
Okay.
That's hella difficult because like even the artists that I'm working with and then they getting features and clearances, like I might not even be tapped in with the artist all the way. So it's like they just, you know what I'm saying, do what they do, they handle their business, and then you don't even know the song about to come out, and then it just drop, and then there's complications after the record drops.
So you really gotta make sure that you got your end of it, you know, your paperwork and all. So you do that,
is
it paperwork and stuff involved?
So you make sure you get paid.
Straight. Yeah, you definitely got like once you got them first learning experiences, you definitely got to make sure that all the business gets handled. Okay. Split sheets, all that stuff like that.
Now, when you make your beats, are you in the studio too? Like, do you engineer too, or you make your beat, you send they just go in the studio?
I do everything. Like I send beats out. I pull up on people, cook up for people. I also like track for my own beats. So like I just get the basic vocals for somebody to go ahead and get it mixed and mastered. I do mix too, but I haven't got too far like on the full engineering side. But like I definitely like being in the room and controlling. I ain't gonna say controlling the environment, but just being a part of the
creative
vibe
process
and making sure like everybody on the same page. At the end of the day, it's definitely a creative process.
Got you.
You ever ran into an engineer that like totally fucked your shit up?
Nah, because I'm like
yo, that's not the sound I was going for.
Nah, I ain't never ran into an engineer that like made it trash, because like I always try to put like a mix on my beats before I send them out.
That's a number one thing.
But like it get tricky because like sometimes you can't do too much because then you making his job difficult. So like it go both ways because I'll be on both sides of the spectrum. Like
he just said a gym. He said he put a mix on his beats.
Yeah.
So that engineer don't need to touch it.
Yeah.
If it's right. So producers
you just get the levels right.
Producers that complain like this engineer killed my beat. Nigga, you just sent the beat wrong.
Yeah. For
It
sure.
was trash from the beginning.
So you gotta make sure you focus on quality, but at the same time, like the game definitely changing to where like you might not need a whole mix master on your beat already before it gets placed with a big artist. It might just be a quick beat that you made for 30 minutes that you don't even think all that. So
send that MP3 and it's on the radio the next day. Like
that's crazy.
It happens.
Right. That's crazy.